Hi everyone, check out this tutorial by Lori Whitlock where she shows you how to use her mason jar box card from iCrafter.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Lori Whitlock YouTube channel today. We are going to put together this cute mason jar box card that I have a metal die with icrafter for. So check out your local scrapbook store, check online and Google mason jar box card by Lori Whitlock and icrafter, and make sure you pick up this cute die. It's a great staple to have on hand. You'll be able to use it for many occasions. You can use it as a box card, and you can also use it as a favor box, and I'm going to show you how to do both variations. It folds flat for mailing and opens right up to a cute little display. And you can embellish this with things other than flowers. Of course, flowers is what we've included in this collection, but it'd be darling filled with hearts or any sort of embellishments popping out of it. Stars or pinwheels or different types of flowers, all would be darling with this cute box card. And the little lid has these embellishment embossing pieces to make it look like a metal lid. You could even get creative and cut that out of a foiled type of cardstock. That would be really, really cute. So let me show you real quick how to make it into a box, and then we're going to work on the box card. In order to make the box card, you're going to cut two of these side panels. It's this piece right here. And of course you'll want two of the mason jar pieces and two of the lids. And then you can cut as many of the flowers as you would like to embellish your project. Typically I like to cut a couple of the big ferny pieces to be my bases for the flowers. And then just mix and match those flowers as desired. But let me show you how to make the box first. In order to make the box, you're going to need to cut three of these side panels instead of just two. Okay, so I'm just going to move these flowers up here for a minute, and we'll put together the box. So in order to make the box, you're just going to have these three pieces, and you're going to take the tab on one of them and cut it off. Oops. And we'll just take this one and cut that off. We won't need that one. So then you would just go ahead and fold on those side glue tabs. And same thing with the next piece. And the last piece. And let's give each of those a good press. Like that one didn't fold quite as far as it was supposed to. Okay, I think it'll be okay though. Okay, once you have all of those folded, we're just going to line those up. We have the one with no tab on one end here, and we're just going to glue those tabs to their neighbor right there, those two. We're basically making a U shape that will become the bottom and the two sides of our little box. We'll line those up and just glue that tab down. Lining those up and gluing that tab down. And now you can see we have a U-shaped piece that can be glued in between our two mason jar pieces. So you would just go ahead and put adhesive on these three sides here, and you can glue that all the way to the bottom of the box if you want, or just a little bit up, and then just put adhesive on these three sides, and then you would glue the front on. So you're essentially creating a little open topped favor box that you can put little favors in for a party. And then you could just embellish the front of that. So that is one way to make just the little box, but look how cute. You could just mix and match some little flowers here for the front of that to decorate it. And maybe even one more flower, or you could cut off that stem, whatever you want to do. So super cute. Okay, so now let's get busy putting together the box card. So remember to just slice off one of those to make that into the box shape. For the box card, you're actually going to slice off both of these tabs on this one end. So there's 2 glue tabs. You want to keep those on the 2 sides, but on the one that just has one on one end, you'll want to cut that off. So we can see that crease real good. We'll just trim that off. Okay, and this is going to create the side of our box card. Okay, and now we're going to take those 2 sides and just fold them down on that score line. Okay, and at this point we're just going to put adhesive on these sides, and this will form the sides of our box card. So, just looking at this other one here, you can see it just fits in between the curvature here and here. So just make sure you kind of center that right in that space. And then to get the other one on, we'll just do the same thing. Just making sure that you've got it centered. Perfect. Just burnish those down really well. And we're going to do the other side. Okay, give everything a good press, and we've got the base of our box card. Perfect. Now we just have our inserts, and you may want to embellish those before you put them in, or you may find it easier to put them in and then embellish. It's totally up to you, but basically you're going to need to glue your stems in here. So, you know, something like this, and like we've got our little flower bunch glued to this one here. Something like that can go on the front, and then in the back we've got just one stem coming up in that orientation. Okay, so let's just go ahead and embellish these before we put them in. Might be a little bit easier to get them in place. I'm just going to go ahead and stick that down. Might be easier for you to use liquid adhesive for this as well, so you don't have excess tape runner anywhere. Okay, and then to embellish those, we'll just go ahead and put some flowers on. Use my little pick-me-up tool to pick that up. I think I will go ahead and use a little liquid adhesive for this one. Okay, so we'll let that dry for a minute and we'll work on the other one. Okay, so now we'll just go ahead and fold over those glue tabs, and we'll get them ready to put into the box card. So this is the back set, so I'm going to place it closer to the back, and if you'll notice, you can kind of evenly space those inside of the card, about a 1/2 inch or so in between each. You can kind of lay that flat to get that working properly. May have glued that a little too close to the front, but it'll be okay. You kind of get the idea. You can space yours however you would like. Okay, perfect. So now we've got our 2 layers of flowers in there, and we can just embellish the front of our box card. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue down this vine. Then I think we'll use a little pop dot to put the front flower on. Oops, I'll let that dry a little bit. I thought I had some pop dots handy here. Here they are. Let's put a little pop dot on there. And go ahead and put that flower on. So cute. So you can see how just by varying the colors of the flowers, you can make it look a little more fall or a little more spring. And you could make it for a lot of different occasions. I hope you have fun making this cute box card and this favor box. Remember, to make the favor box, you're just going to make this U-shaped piece. Instead of creating those side panels, you're going to just close off that bottom so that you could put party favors or treats inside. I hope you love making this cute project, and please keep your eyes out for my icrafter dies in your local scrapbook store. Have a great day and see you next time. Bye-bye.